From our first conversation, Laura approached the invitation to be an honoree with her acute business mind. She built strategies, set goals, and really locked in to how her participation could be helpful in advancing SHA. From the onset, she was engaged by the challenge of how SHA could be a better institution for current students. She definitely wanted to know where we compare our endowment compared to other people, what our annual support and participation rates were, and from then on, she was a woman on a mission. That is not surprising, since Laura is one of the original team members and currently the Chief Operating Officer and Chief Financial Officer for Roystone Capital, a multi-billion-dollar hedge fund. Upon joining Roystone, she was responsible for fully developing and implementing the firm's financial and business operations. She has also been chiefly involved in the creation and implementation of Roystone's comprehensive compliance program. Laura loves education, from both the perspective of learning as well as teaching, and has served as an adjunct professor at the Gabelli School of Business at Fordham University, where she taught an introduction to business class to freshmen. She also mentored, which is not surprising, she mentored several of her students as they were obtaining internships during their college years and after they moved on to postgraduate career lives. Giving back has always been important to her, and she dedicates her time and resources to causes that she cares about. Laura has participated in Career Day at Sacred Heart. She serves on the advisory board of Fordham University's Gabelli School of Business and is the Treasurer of Stoked, a not-for-profit organization serving at-risk youth in New York and Los Angeles. For me, as my first event as president, it was a personal thrill to be able to invite a college classmate to be an honoree. I was able to personally attest that Laura Roche would be a worthy honoree because she is a terrific person. For her commitment to lead with heart, Sacred Heart Academy is proud to honor Laura Roche.
I had no idea I was getting an actual award. Thanks. Surprises. Thank you so much, Kristen. Good evening. I'm absolutely thrilled to be here tonight for the dinner dance for the benefit of Sacred Heart. I think the last time I was here was for my senior prom. Actually, I know the last time I was here was for my senior prom. It wasn't secret. Anyway, it's good to be with you tonight. I'm so grateful to be one of the honorees this year, and I also want to recognize my esteemed alumni, Donna Tuss and Phyllis Sagano, who, as you know, are incredibly accomplished women and supporters of Sacred Heart. I'd also like to thank the Board of Trustees, the administration, my friends and family who are here supporting me. So many of you came out for me tonight, and I want to tell you that I love you guys. I would also like to thank the principal and vice president of Sacred Heart, Sister Joanne and Sister Jean. And I'd also like to thank Mary Jo Clark, the director of alumni relations, and of course, Kristen Lance Graham, my classmate from Fordham, who is in the newly created position of president. Kristen and Mary Jo, Sacred Heart is so lucky to have you. On the topic of luck, when I look back at my life, I was very lucky to be able to attend Sacred Heart. It was a school that I really wanted to go to, and I was thrilled when I was accepted. I was also lucky to have supportive parents who wanted me to attend. I believe that Sacred Heart shaped my life in so many positive ways and was pivotal by showing me early on how to step into leadership roles with courage, compassion, and of course, with heart. I was learning to lead when I was serving on student council, being part of Techniques. We were the backstage sound and light crew for all of the school's productions, and I thought it was very, very cool. I was on Defenders, the mock trial team, gold cheering. And to round things out, I did a brief stint in the Charm Club. You can ask me about that one later. In short, the school changed my life. Once I was in the groove here at school, I found wonderful lifelong friends, a solid community that was united around core values such as love, understanding, spirituality, and being of service to the community. Sacred Heart was preparing us eventually to be leaders and of service to the world. All of this was alongside a rigorous academic curriculum. The standards that the Sisters of St. Joseph set for us when they founded the school in 1949 were high. To the sisters and also to the lay faculty, we all owe you a great debt of gratitude. Our teachers devoted their entire lives to giving kids like us an excellent education, which we definitely received. And we were not always the easiest to deal with, trust me. I don't think that we appreciated them the way we should have at the time. So I will say to you, sisters and lay teachers, the sincerest of thanks for all that you taught us, both academically and spiritually, and for the solid values that you instilled in us. Also, thanks for not putting up with any of our nonsense. My 14-year-old self would die if she could hear that now, but it's the truth. The values I described are ones that I still lead with today, whether I'm at work managing my team, teaching my students, serving on the advisory board of my alma mater, Fordham, or the board of Stoked, that I'm the not-for-profit that I'm the treasurer of. When Kristen Lynch Graham approached me about being an honoree for this year's dance, I was really appreciative to even be considered for such an honor. But more than that, it was an opportunity to give back. And it made me reflect on how lending support to Sacred Heart is really vital at this point in the school's history. It's so nice to come back to visit and find out that there's not just a building with classrooms, a gym, and a theater, but a real campus. The new addition of the Four Sisters Field, supporting the school's athletic programs, and the acquisition of the 2 houses directly behind the school for administrative offices and meeting spaces really make the campus special, don't you think?
Yes.
And I feel like this is just the beginning. It's the beginning for the school to serve new generations of young women, empowering them to go out in the world and make a difference however they may choose. While we're on the right track, we have a little catching up to do. This is kind of what Kristen was alluding to. Simply because Sacred Heart is an all-girls school, women were obviously not in the workforce the way they are now. So our endowment's a little smaller than some of the other great schools in the area, such as Chaminade High School, which according to Wikipedia, if you didn't know, Chaminade is on Wikipedia, has a $50 million endowment, or Regis High School, where my brother-in-law went, he's here tonight, has a $70 million endowment. This is also according to Wikipedia. The Sacred Heart endowment is $9 million. I know you all care about the school as much as I do, and you all want to see it succeed and be in service to generations of young women to come. This is no small matter, since I know they will go out and be a force for good in their towns, states, country, and eventually the world. So please support the school however you can, and I know you're all here tonight doing that, so thank you. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart with so much love and gratitude for this honor. So I will simply say thank you and have a wonderful night.